In Lanzarote, it's a big week for 8 female professional sailors who have travelled here from all over the world. Hundreds have applied to trial for a place in an all-female crew who will compete around the world in the brutal Volvo Ocean Race. But those here are on the short list. All-female crews have entered the race before, but have never been competitive with the top all-male teams. And that is what Team SEA are out to do. April 2013 would see the first crew members appointed. There would be no announcement of roles on board though. Some would soon discover they had not made the grade. Every woman here is an accomplished sailor in their own right. But this isn't just about how strong their CVs are.
We're trying to find girls who are fast sailors, and it doesn't matter if they're normally on the bow or if they're navigators or whatever. I mean, we just want as many fast sailors as we can find.
No other entry in this race is out on the water training this far ahead of the start. But no other entry will have less experience on board.
There's a lot of water around. I mean, it's really hard to operate. The boat's going much quicker than the breeze. The waves are just crashing over the bow.
Even the most experienced sailor here is learning something new. And since January, each crew member has been operating under extra pressure. Selectors are watching all the time.
Everyone's trying to keep their game face on and prove themselves, and that is really hard when you're in a completely new environment where you don't know anything. You know, just standing on the boat is a challenge.
Just drop it! It's a windy day, but nothing like what they will face in the race. But even so, almost every job seems like a mission.
The strength and power required to sail these boats becomes pretty apparent pretty quickly. I mean, just to put a sail away required on more than half the crew is hard.
As an all-female team, SEA are allowed 2 extra crew members compared to their male counterparts.
Main on. Okay, hold.
But I'm under no illusion how tough this will be.
I mean, every job is full on, including steering. You can't let out for a second. All the time watching the numbers. All the time trying to get the maximum pace out of the boat. I mean, I've sailed some pretty fast monohulls before, but you're right on the edge, changing sails the whole time, you're going for maximum pace, but this feels, it's a whole degree more powerful, it's full on, and here we are in sheltered water. Imagine doing this all the way around the world.
There are some big commitments here. For the sailors who are prepared to take this on and want the place on board so much. And for those like Brad Jackson about to make the call, who is right for the challenge and who is not.
My expectations at the moment aren't ridiculous or unrealistic, I don't think. I just want them to be a competitive team. You know, we're not here for a joke or just to make up the numbers. I think it's important that we're here to compete. And hopefully we can do that.
Around 12 hours after the morning gym session, the day is not yet over. Every move on the water reviewed.
That's all part of the playbook stuff too, Annie, you know. For you guys, it's trying to work out what order we do everything in.
For some of these women, the words of every debrief will be with them as they race around the world. For others, their journey with the team is nearly over.
People are going to make mistakes and it's going to happen, but it's just a matter of sorting it out as quick as you can because things just keep on spiralling, they get worse. That's why we do a lot of offshore stuff as well, because you don't have to turn around, you just keep on going, keep testing.
Brad Jackson does not give much away. I'm sure that none of the women here felt they knew if they would be selected or not. But the fact that a man with his track record in this race has taken on an all-female crew and is out to make them truly competitive against the men says so much. He knows how great the task is. He knows there's a reason that there has been no all-female entry for 12 years. But this team appear to have resource. and certainly have a proven track record in the race. Everywhere in the team, from the coaches to the management. Everywhere, apart from on board the boat. But on April the 4th, 5 sailors discovered that they would be part of the crew. They have 17 months to get ready.
Sam, first of all, congratulations. They want you, you've been selected, but you know, for you it was a two-way decision.
I realised that this really is a top-level project with an amazing amount of support and coaching, and it's a project that's capable of doing some good results, and that's what I want to do. So I'm really happy.
I would have been astonished if they hadn't chosen Sam Davies, and in part, she has chosen them. Liz Wardley, who has competed in the race as part of an all-female crew, is also on board.
I've done it once badly, and when we finished the last race, I always said I'd have to come back and do it properly, so now I have the opportunity.
Annie Lush, whose Olympic dreams fell apart last year, has also made the cut.
Been offered a contract. Quite surprised, but very excited. It's amazing. This is such an opportunity, I think, for any of the women involved, and just can't wait to get on with a new project. You know, it's over 6 months since the Olympics finished now, and just really feel ready to get going on something new and go and prove a point.
The other 2 confirmed crew are Caroline Brouwer from the Netherlands and Australia's Sophie Szczyk. For those that made it time to fully engage without the worry of wondering if they would actually be part of it. For others, though, the dream is over. The Spanish Olympic silver medalist Natalia Villa-de-Fresnay was not named as part of the crew. But 2 weeks after hearing that, the door was opened. She's been invited back for one more trial. History says that the odds are stacked against them, that this is and always will be a man's world. But if that is ever going to change, I really believe it just could be now.